What's up, everyone? Grizzly here, and welcome back to another one in 7 Days to Die Asylum. It's day 4, and we need to crank out some more jobs, but with the horrors that we experienced last night, I kind of want to go and check out a horde base. So as we've been doing some of these POIs, we've been seeing ferals inside, we've been seeing some weird monsters and with extreme health pools. So I want to kind of try to get a start on a horde base a few days ahead of time. That way we're prepared for whatever a day 7 horde brings at us. So sit back and relax and let's get this one going. Alright, just cranking out some water and some additional bone shards over here on the campfire. Went ahead and smelted everything in here. I'm just not exactly sure what we need to get going, what this forge can make. Yeah, just not exactly sure. But we need to get out there and crank some more jobs, that's for sure. And some more, get a look. Now I do have an idea at a horde base. It's just a matter of finding it again. I know that there was an old church over here somewhere. We do have a tier 1 fetch, so let's go ahead and make our way over to the job and see if we can't find that church again. I don't think it was quite over this way, but we are back over here at the construction site. Now we've already looted this thing for the most part, so I can just go ahead and get it restarted. Gotta get our stun baton out. You know we got things, dangerous things in here. Yeah, like that big dude right there. And look, he's a feral. I'm gonna kind of set this one. Yeah, there you go. Ow. Now that turret did me a little bit more harm than good, but I'm gonna keep it here. I know we've got some more stuff. We don't need sand. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. There we go. Got another zombie somewhere. Her to get up. There we go. Take her head off. There you go. And while I'm thinking about it, got some skill points here I think we can spend. 4 to be precise. Kind of need to maybe look at this infernal intellect. I'm not exactly sure what that does, but I kind of want to spend some points here, so let's do that. Going back to the intellect tree, I think we want to start putting some stuff into advanced engineering. So we need more of these forged ahead books, more electrical traps. We need all these books. Oh, here she comes. Again. Come on, lady. Off of your head. Oh, there's a fireman almanac. More water and loot. Take it. I probably should be clearing out these things here for the plastic parts. I'm discovering that plastic is pretty valuable in this mod. Ooh, there is Michael Myers. And he is a tough one. Let me see if I can do a smart thing. Put a hatch here. I'm gonna cancel this stuff real quick. Keep him at bay just a little bit. He's not too fast, but this door is just in the way. That gremlin is... Uh-oh. What the hell? Thought I killed you. Oh, wow. This surprises never stop. Another machine book. Advanced bellows, quality 1. We'll have to look into making that when we get back. There's another tough guy right there. See if I can't peg him in the face, or in the back of the head, rather. And just a regular zombie. There we go. Oh, and there is is that the same gun we got? It is, but it's way better. More medical bandages, that's good. We're gonna need that. And then I don't know. I don't think I can put this on there. I cannot. That sucks, but we can just sell that, I guess. There we go. We can make our claw hammer. We're going to end up needing to do that before we get construction to the base, so I would like to do that relatively quickly. How you doing, Doctor?
Here you go. If you spend it all in one place, make sure it's at Trader Joel's.
Pistol Pete. It looks to be the glue would be okay. I'm going to take this Pistol Pete book. And there we go. There's tier 1 complete. We already have a wrench. I'm going to go ahead and take this ammo crafting bundle. There's a level.
Our armor is known throughout the land.
I'm going to go ahead and sell that. See what he's got for sale. I can't afford any of the armor. Now, he does have, he already has a claw hammer. But I could probably go ahead and make one of those. Not an issue. Let's go ahead and save our money.
That, my friend.
Got any jobs? He does. We're going to go ahead and do some of these buried supplies because we need the clay soil. So let's go ahead and get this one.
You complete that is fantastic news.
Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and get this started. Oop, and there's the food right there, or the food stash. Go ahead and take what's good here. Ooh, that's not good. Go down they go. Somebody dropped a bag. We'll just run around trying to look for the church here. Just haven't passed it by in a previous episode, and it's just remembering where I saw it because I didn't mark it on the map, but it is something that I would like to use. I mean, if anything, I could come back by here to this POI right here. I mean, it is already halfway built, and I see a bag I didn't grab. Ow. Hello, you. What do you got in you? A couple of handy lands, something to drink. Might have been back over by the base. It's just trying to remember where it was and how to get to it. Might have been over by Wreck too. Or Lee Gone, whatever his name is. Might be over by him. We need to kind of travel over that way anyway and get some additional jobs. Let's turn this one in.
Great job.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that ammo. We're gonna need that.
You need coin.
Yeah.
Work hard and sell, and your pockets will swell.
Let's go ahead and throw that on our blade. Well, the church has to be in this town over here somewhere. Actually, let's just go over here, bike around a little bit, see what we can see. It's probably this location right here. Let me go ahead and mark this on the map. Go over there and take a look at it. Well, that was the bus and the potato residence. Oh, there it is. I see it. Right over here, we got our old school church. Let's walk in here. Which I think this is the old school church. It is. Ooh, and I see a bad guy just hanging out right there. I'm kind of glad some of these freaks are taller. Usually that one would have been laying down. I have no idea what this is. It just looked bad. Still looks bad. You dead? Now you're dead. Got a biomutant right over here. Peg him in the face. We've got a demon lord over there. Let me go ahead and pop this down. And he ran into the next room for some reason. Hopefully I hear him coming. There's another. Don't really want to waste my electrical shot on a businessman, but it is what it is. Whoop! He just came out of the ground. Alright, well that takes care of him. Water right there. Let's grab this cobblestone. You're dead. And a cat man. Ooh. Weapons bag right here. With a tech planet, we'll take it. Got the loot, which there's some nerd boots, which be good for us. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this now. Now I know I could probably put this on. Yes, I can. What are we wearing? We're wearing these preacher boots. I'd rather the nerd boots. Something more to eat. That's fine. We'll take it. And yeah, so this, there might be a couple more things up here. Maybe some trash or something like that, but I don't quite remember. Yeah, just some trash. But I think this old creepy church, I'm going to convert this into some sort of base. So we're going to mark this one on the map. Let's call it HORDE. And we'll be back in just a little bit. Want to craft some tools and things to make things a little bit easier to do demo in this place and break everything down. So we will be back. Excuse me, nasty looking thing. We're going to move over here to the next job. Grab some of these buried supplies. This motel right here has some resources I can grab real fast. And then I can take all of this dirt, turn it into cobblestone rocks. We're going to need those. There we go. Oh, shit. Just looking around for others. Alright, let's get ready. And die. He looks nasty. That biker is having a bad day. Sorry, Opie. Oh, we dropped a blue bag. Hell yeah, we'll take those. Another thing to save. A farmer outfit, which I am not interested in. What is this? Asylum Gen. 10 water, melee damage. Okay. Yeah, let's get back over to the trader, turn this one in, and then run by the house, drop some stuff off, and start making our tools that we're going to need to start upgrading this church the way we want it to be. Some of these monsters, they're strong. Like, they're really strong. And I got this on default setting. Kind of glad I did that, because if I was playing on a higher setting, I would probably have my hands full. I mean, not that I don't already have my hands full now, but, I mean, it would be a lot tougher. Stroll in here. See Dr. Pestilence. Turn it in. See what we can get.
Good, fantastic. You got the job done, so here's your payment.
Guess we're going to take those pipe bombs. Ammo's always good.
Step right up and let's find you the perfect fit.
Let's go ahead and sell him that pistol. We don't need it anymore. Sell him the... we'll hold on to the preacher boots just for the set. He does have a biker helmet, which I think would probably come in handy. I don't know if we're going to need... I could definitely use this pickaxe. Let's go ahead and buy that pickaxe. That leaves me with about 3,400 coin left. I can go ahead and get this biker helmet. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, he does have one more job for me. It should be another buried supply. Pick it up.
This'll make you some decent dukes. After my commission, of course.
Let's go ahead and turn the rest of our stuff into cobblestone rocks. We're going to need them. Let's get back to the house, drop a couple of things off, make some tools. Alright, we should have some bone shards ready. We're going to go ahead and pick those up. Some waters. Go ahead and toss some shit away real quick. Open up this ammo crafting bundle. Let us go ahead and see what we can do here. So, forged iron. I'm going to need aluminum. Do I have aluminum? For forged iron, you need aluminum. How do I get aluminum? Scrap aluminum. Extracted from bauxite after a refining process and forges. Widely used to manufacture tools. Okay. So we have some bauxite ore. So if I put this in here, does it give me aluminum? It does. Okay, so we need to be on the lookout for bauxite ore. Okay, because that's only going to give me 6 bars of forged iron. Ugh. So maybe I need to go out and look for a mining node then. Let's open our door here. We got a zombie friend. That's not cool. Hey lady, quit doing that. There's a couple of nice ones right over here. Let's go over there and take a peek at it and see if we can't get it. Another blue bag dropped. Alright, let's smack away at this node. Let's see what if we get all the required materials we need. Actually, let me go ahead. I got a couple of skill points to spend. We're going to need some strength here, I think. Let's go ahead and spend a point here. That way we can do another point into miner 69. Let's do that. Oh, now it's leading into a new ore. What is that? Frozen tier cobalt. Okay. Not that I'm not minding getting the cobalt, but... And it's a lot harder to dig through. I want this iron-like node, though. I'm just curious if I mine this out, is it rare? Is it just like this one little pocket? It looks like it was just like that one little pocket. See if I can find the rest of the iron here, or was that it? You never know with these mods. Might just be small little concentrated pockets of things. Yeah, that to me looks like nitrate, which is not exactly what I want. Let me hop out of this hole. There's another node over here that I need. Now this red ore, that's blood red veins. Like finding like scattered pockets of the things I need, plus like other things. Not that I'm complaining, it's just I'm after a certain thing and I'm finding other things. It's not as strong as that cobalt was, that's for sure. And I'm not exactly... What is this one? Quartz ore. Yeah, so... What looks like to be... It just looks like if you find a node, it's got a bunch of scattered stuff inside of it. Alright, well... Let us kind of move on from this. Go stick this back into the forge, see if we can't get our claw hammer made, and then figure out our next move. Alright, so let's pop this stuff in here and see what happens. So we need this bauxite ore. The iron just wouldn't be bad to go in there, and I mean, it looks like just a lot of things need to go in there, except for this cobalt. I don't think that needs to go in there, but we can do something like the quartz ore. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on. While I'm waiting for that, go ahead and pump out some more cobblestone rocks. Let's go ahead and throw some resources up in here. All right, forged iron. How much can I make? Yeah, go ahead and make those. I don't need them. Let's see, now I'm kind of wondering how far away I am from a workbench. We need 3 more books, 3 more workstation books to get into that. There we go, there's our required for the claw hammer. So let's go ahead and make that. And then we can get out there and go after that last buried supply, maybe get into a little bit of trouble. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, here we go. Next buried supply. Just going to get it started. Uh-oh. That is a pissed off Freddy Krueger. Out of my way, Freddy. Well, that guy doesn't look so bad. Just expecting a second somewhere. This guy looks like a Diablo. There you go. Go away. There we go. There's our food right there. That food stash. Go ahead and grab it. Just gonna go ahead and eat and drink now. 5 noodles. That's not bad. Oh shit! That one snuck up right behind me. Alright, let's see if we can get back into the town, drop this off. Hey, doctor.
Hey, you're just in time for our evening special. Every sale comes with a full no money back guarantee. Looking to armor up and face the wasteland head on?
Nah.
I had you pegged for a winner.
Let's see, something I could do super fast. These are just tier 1 jobs. Let's just kind of roll around and see what's out there. If I stopped in here. No, I haven't stopped in the Mo Power. This would actually be okay to loot. It is things that we're going to need for our batons, things like that, so it might just be worth coming in here. But then again, I could be wrong. Yeah, nothing really to speak of in here. Okay. Just some cobblestone rocks. Not even really a Mo Power box, which is disappointing. Oh, here we go. We got the gears place. This is a tier 3, but I think I can handle it. Oh, an abandoned military trailer. That's interesting. Okay, I'm a bit hungry. We'll take those. Oh, got a dog. Come on, dog. Thank you for the bag. I don't know what that is. The raving puppet. The damn gremlins. No forged ahead. That sucks. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of bad stuff in here, that's for sure. Alright, I'm gonna do the smart thing here. We got this turret. Thank you for your bag. Scavenger gloves. Alright, we'll take them. Might as well try to get the engine. Before it gets dark, let's take care of the zombie problem. Oh. There's another shovel. That'll be alright. We can scrap this one. Alright, into the chest. We've got another one of those knowledge fragments. Alright, all good things. Let me see if I can pop these fittings on a piece of armor. I'm sure I can. Couple of tools digests. Plastic parts. Another passing gas. Can make scrap tools now. Working stiffs with a forged ahead. That's what we need. Another forged ahead in a chemistry station. We will take it. We need one more book when it is nighttime. Go ahead and finish looting the kitchen and I will get out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and pedal our asses home. We'll get around the scary stuff. And call it an episode. Alright, just looking at the forge, it looks like a lot of that stuff got broke down. I could probably throw this scrap copper up in there to get more copper. I don't know what we're going to use it for, but pump it in there nonetheless. We do have copper ore as well that I can throw in there. Might as well do that. Our forged iron is done. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these recipes and see what we can make with it. I mean, everything is going to end up requiring a workbench. Alright, not exactly sure on that. Let's go ahead and throw some food up in here. Okay, I can pump out a couple more of these bone shards, which I should do just to keep myself good. So we got our claw hammer. We're doing okay for what I think is okay. But we found an improved gun today. Yeah, we're doing all right, I think. So with that, I'm going to leave this episode right here. So thank you to everyone that's watched, liked, and subscribed. If you're enjoying the content, you enjoy what you see, consider giving the video a like or a comment, or even a subscription to the channel, as it does help us grow. Be sure to catch the other content on the channel. And as always, this is Grizz, and I'll see you in the next episode.